Herkese selam arkadaşlar. Kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Juarez Gunsli'nin
I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame you never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him.
Wild Bunch episoda 7 bölüm 7'deyiz.
6 months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
Hadi bakalım bölüme çafçaflı girdik abi. Müziği verdi. İyi, kötü ve ölü. Silas, Joringo ve Cimrit'te intikamını emin almıştı. Ancak Roscoe Bob Bryant onun gazabından yıllarca kaçmıştır. Hadi bakalım.
40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now.
İntikam vakti baba. Hemen de verelim şu şeyi. Ne diyor? Işıldayan silahlar. Bunu aldım. Ne oldu lan?
Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant, that son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
Var mı başka?
For all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did others.
Adamlar baba tuzak kurmuş bize.
For instance, did
Pusuda
my
atıyorlar
thirst
ha.
for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am. A man with no family, no friends, no purpose except shooting Bob Bryant dead.
Baba kesin şu yukarıda şey vardır. Easter egg. Yokmuş lan. Ha. O ne oğlum? Ondan nasıl kaçacaktık da? Bizim adamda da şey var ha, ne ciğer varsa. Ha,
Nothing could stop me from taking his life.
şerefsiz,
I've been
öldürme.
after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly it was 1910. There I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades.
Nereden baba, nereden gideceğiz? Ne oldu lan?
The town was falling apart, just like me.
Baba burada kesin he.
but I wasn't about to call it quits. Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. Some folks think the town is haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around.
Niye gidemiyoruz lan?
I intended to fill that grave
Selamun
with
aleyküm.
Bob Bryant's corpse.
Ay.
But like I said, the bandits knew I was on to them.
Oğlum
They
kendi
lured
attığınız
me
şey
in
öldünüz
and
ha.
hit me with everything they had.
Hop. Nereden geliyorsunuz? Ağır çekime de alsak baba öldürürler bunlar. Vay anam vay, neredesiniz lan? Baba burası ne biçim bölüm? anasını satayım, ne biçim
But
bölümmüş
you
lan.
obviously prevailed since you're sitting here telling us the tale.
Actually, in that moment, I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack.
Ne oldu baba?
Because when I woke up,
Düello vakti mi?
From the dead?
there was silence all around me. I can
adam
swear to
kalmadı.
God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop.
Ana Billy Tikit dostumuz mu? Nerede Billy Tikit?
Here and there. Even over there.
Nerede lan?
So I am right. You are touched in the head.
Kafayı
Mr.
sıyırdı
Greaves,
harbiden.
perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer. Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns ablazing.
Oy.
But I knew that old war horse had died 2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was dead too and confronting the ghosts of my past. Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition.
Hayaletler geliyor oğlum. Şimdi hayaleti mi kaldı baba, normal bitti de. Hayalet kovboylarla savaşıyoruz arkadaşlar.
And in the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Hargan, just like I remembered him.
Allah, bu bölüm bayağı zormuş ha. Çık lan. Vahşi Batı hayalet kasabaları aldık. Evet, şunları da açalım artık. Gümüş çifteyi de açtık. Aha.
Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun.
Ana, bu ne la? Öldürdüğümüz adamların hayaletleriyle savaşıyoruz işte. Oğlum, sen kimsin lan?
My father-in-law got hit with a fallen branch. He spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted
Allah baba,
me
hepsi
dead.
geliyor buraya. Körlü Bill de geldi. Tüm kovboyları öldürüyoruz artık.
The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead.
Dalton kardeşleri de geldi.
George
gezerim.
Curry and Harvey
Dalton.
Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great
Neredeler?
beyond.
Tüm kovboyların şeylerini öldürüyor zaten. Hayaletlerini.
Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed. Each one deader than the next. I thought I would go crazy.
Thought?
Baba ne manyak çıktınız siz. Ana! Ya oğlum.
Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo Longabaugh.
The Sundance Kid?
Like a general leading his legion of the dead.
You told us
Ana, bu
before
kim
that
lan?
you'd seen him alive.
He was alive.
Baba adam üstümüze geliyor. Hop.
Then I heard a voice call to me from afar. It was Robert Leroy
Arda sen ne
Parker,
rahatsız ediyorsun?
a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the fog.
Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
O pişlerin icabına vallahi onlar benim icabıma baktı. Hadi bakalım yine düello vakti. Aa bak şu biziz arkadaşlar. Unutanlar olur diye söylüyorum. Ya da karıştıranlar şu kırmızılı biziz. Baş kaseti bunu öğren herif dirildi. Silas Kareviz evet. Baş kaseti Sundance Kid'miş. Adam öldürdük anasını
But the
satayım
kid
dirildi.
wasn't quite deceased.
He.
Not yet.
Takes more than one little bullet to kill the likes of me, partner.
Those two looked like they hadn't seen each other for quite a while. Clearly they were no longer amigos.
Oo üçlü düello mu? Hadi bakalım.
Shit. I was hoping I wouldn't have to kill you.
You won't have to, Butch. I'm killing you first.
I asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation.
Bakalım kim kimi alacak.
Let me get this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life?
You frittered it all away, Butch. Anna's mine. So is that damn money.
Oo aralarına
I
kendileri
didn't want
birbirlerine
to shoot
düşüyor.
anybody until I had an answer to my question. But those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
Abi Meksikan açmazındayken Q ile odağını sana bakan düşmana doğru çevir. Meksikan açmazıymış arkadaşlar bu düellonun adı da. Ha. Bu şey mi lan? Ne derler? Oğlum bu zor lan. Bunu nasıl halledeceğiz? Aha. Hadi. Aha vallahi açtık. Hadi lan ikisini de ben vuruyorum. Oo ikisini
Butch
de vurdum.
Cassidy and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months
Abi
ago.
%99.9 fokusla indirdik ikisini de. Neredeyse fokusu şey yaptık baba. Fullledik bak. %99.9. Hızda 24 oldu. Meksika açmazında ikisini de öldürdük onurlu şekilde. Evet arkadaşlar biz burada bölümümüzün sonuna geldik. Video izlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Umarım hoşunuza gitmiştir. Bayağı bir güzel bölümdü bana göre. Siz de öyle düşünüyor musunuz? Yorumlarda yazın. Hele şu son sahnede Meksi Açmazi. Oyun öneriniz varsa da yorumlarda yazın. Bir sonraki videoda görüşmek üzere. Esen kalın.